Yo, what is going on? This is Sunderland Senior coming at you with another video. And I'm actually going to be doing something a little different today. I'm going to start, instead of just talking about something, I'm going to give my 2 cents. So I'm going to start a segment called My 2 Cents. And it's basically going to be me talking about a game or a movie or a manga. And it's going to be me giving my opinion, and we can talk about it. If you agree or disagree, or if you feel that I left something out, something important, definitely let me know in the comments. I would like to take a minute, though, to apologize to Mr. Ryan Shafir. And the reason why I'm apologizing to him is in my previous video of Silent Hill Homecoming, Why the Hate, he left a pretty lengthy comment after I asked people in the Silent Hill community what was it about the game that they disliked or hated. He left a pretty lengthy comment, and I felt that it would take too long to read. That's no excuse. I should have read it. So I'd like to take this moment to apologize to Mr. Ryan Shafir. Dude, I completely apologize. I should have read your comment verbatim, the whole thing. I promise that I will definitely try to do better on this channel. And I will definitely, you guys take the time to comment, and I should definitely return that courtesy and read everything. So I will try to do better in the future. I will make mistakes, and I apologize in advance, but I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to do the best I can. That being said, some changes are coming to this channel. I will change the name of the channel. I want to stand out a little bit more than others because Old School Gamer is kind of out there a lot. So I will be changing the name of the channel. And once again, Ryan Shafir, I do apologize. And I hope you take my apology. And like I said, I will definitely try to do better on this channel. I will definitely try to do better in the future. I may make mistakes, and I have no quarrel. I'm not going to get mad because you call me out on it. If I make a mistake, definitely call me out, and I will do my best to rectify it. That being said, let's jump into the video. So this video is actually about Uzumaki, also known as Spiral into Horror. Basically, it's based on the work of the infamous Junji Ito, who, if you don't know who that is, he is a manga writer and illustrator. I believe he's a writer and illustrator, and he illustrates some of the most creepy, horrific manga art that you will see. He is mainly a horror manga writer and illustrator, and Google some of his work. I was introduced into his work by, I believe the name of the channel is Horror Showtime, where the dude basically just reads his manga. You got to check it out. It's an awesome channel, and that's how I was introduced to Junji Ito. So this movie was released in Japan on February 11th of 2000. I don't know if it came out domestically. I doubt it. So you may have to, if you want to find this movie, you will definitely have to go to like the foreign film section of your like movie trading company or whatever. Well, at this point, movie trading company, because I don't really know. I'm in Texas, so I don't really know of any other places like that have like a foreign film section. Uh, Probably. So basically, this movie is based on Spiral into Horror, which is if you've read Spiral, it's about a village called Kurozucho, and this village in Japan just is cursed with spirals, and you have to read the manga and you have to see the movie to understand what I'm talking about. I can explain it in detail, but I feel like I won't do it justice. So the movie is broken down into 4 parts. A premonition, erosion, visitation, and transmigration. And the thing that Spiral into Horror, like the Spiral story, it's like, I think like 4 volumes or 4 or 5 volumes long. So it's like a pretty long, story. And I don't know if in between there are other stories like in there, like kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, where it's a bunch of horror stories compilated into one book, and there's like 3 volumes. I think Uzumaki is the same thing. I don't know. I haven't gotten a copy yet. I'm going to get a copy, and it's amazing. Like I said, I've only seen it on Horror Showtime Comics, which is a channel on YouTube that I recommend. But the thing about this movie was I've seen some of his stories. I've listened to some of the stories being narrated on Horror Showtime Comics, and there's I believe there's a story called Snail Spiral. Spiral is like a multi-layered story. So the thing that I didn't like about Uzumaki the movie was it's a story. It focuses mainly on Spiral, but it also focuses on other stories by Junji Ito in the same movie. So, for example, it would be like watching a Superman movie, but for some reason, they're also talking about Green Lantern doing his own thing as like a little mini. So the movie's being told, you're watching a Superman movie, but they're giving you glimpses like into what other superheroes are doing. So you'd be like watching a Superman movie, and then for some reason, it's like 10 minutes of Green Lantern doing something. It goes back to the Superman story, and then it's Batman doing his own thing in Gotham City. Goes back to Superman, and then for some reason, Flash is doing. You see what Flash is doing in Star City, or I forget what city he's from. But I'm having a brain fart. So, but basically, this movie's story is kind of all over the place. I would recommend it. It's a good movie, but it's kind of. I found the movie. It's in Japanese, so I had to watch it with subtitles. So you will have to watch it with subtitles also. So it's kind of weird because on top of keeping track of the subtitles, you're trying to keep track of the story, and the story is kind of all over the place because it's the main story is one thing, but then you have like sub stories, like for example, snails and other things, and it's just kind of all over the place. I like the movie because I like J horror movies. And if you don't know what J horror movies are, just look them up. One of my favorite J horror movies that I'm going to talk about later on in the future is definitely Infection. So if you've never seen Infection, once again, awesome Japanese horror movie. Subtitles, you're going to have to watch it with subtitles. But at least with Infection, it's telling one story. It's telling a main story, but it's been seen through the eyes of different staff members, as opposed to one story then going into its own sub story here and there. So that's kind of my whole thing. Maybe I didn't understand the movie, and I will definitely watch it again. But that's my take on Uzumaki. I felt like the story was kind of all over the place, and it was trying to tell a lot of Junji Ito stories in one movie. So you had your main story and then your sub stories, as opposed to telling like one progressive main story, like just sticking to one story and then just going from there. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like I said, maybe I need to go back and watch it again. But I've seen enough of Junji Ito's stories being told on Horror Show Comics to kind of grasp that this movie was trying to tell multiple stories in one movie, even though it was one main story and sub stories. I keep saying that. I keep repeating myself. I don't know why, but like I said, it's not a bad movie. I would definitely recommend it, but just it's kind of out there. If you've never seen a J horror movie, definitely check them out. They're amazing. That being said, this has been Uzumaki Spiral, my 2 cents. If you agree or disagree, definitely let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think of this video. Tell me what you think of this segment. If you have recommendations for other things, for other movies, for manga, for anime, definitely let me know. This channel was mainly a gaming channel, but I want to branch out into other things. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to talk about next. Let me know what you would like to see. The next video it was definitely requested in the comment section, not in this comment section, but it was definitely requested. I will be doing a Why the Hate on Resident Evil 6. So definitely look forward to that. I will definitely try to get that out as soon as possible. Like I said, like, subscribe, don't agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. This has been Sunderland Senior. Thank you so much. Have a great day.